Hello, everyone. It is Comic News San Diego edition for Sunday. I'm Duke.
And I am the real Manos.
It is our last show for this whole convention, Manos.
Yeah, man, what a exhausting weekend this has been.
Yes. I think I'm dead. Actually, I'm a zombie now.
Yeah, I've done a lot of research on the floors of Comic-Con. Well, technically, I've been watching G-Force coverage.
Yes, I've been following a couple bloggers and some Twitter feeds. Yeah. People, I love how every year I announce I'm doing this too. I don't think I've ever told you this. They're like, "You're going?" No. People assume I'm going. Like, "Oh, I wish."
Hey, did I tell you my niece is actually there?
Oh no, you did not.
I discovered that this weekend because I did, as we were talking before we started recording, I did a local sci-fi con in Chesapeake at a library called Fantasy, and selling and promoting my book, The Red Knight. My brother came, which, by the way, is the first time any family member has come to one of my things. So it was really cool. And my brother Butch was telling me that my niece Brittany is at Comic-Con right now, and I am frankly remarkably jealous.
I am too.
I didn't know she was going.
I'm like, I want to go. I want to die in San Diego weather and run around a giant convention center.
Yeah, or I could have at least begged her to do some, I don't know, reporting or espionage or whatever.
Can you get me an autograph? I hear Gail Simone's there.
Yeah. But she's got her own things that she's there for, so I don't know. I don't know if I could have pestered her to do my dirty work.
Yeah. Yeah, let's not do that. But yes, it is a lot of shows. Some people are like, "Wow, you're doing all these shows. How come you don't do this for every day?" Because that would be tedious and annoying. And not to mention, there's not a full show worth of news every day. So yeah, and so this is our last one, and it's incredibly short. It'll probably be incredibly short. I can't hear anything. And the Skype connection failed on us. First time all weekend, so that's actually a good start for us. So,
yeah, I suppose so.
And also, I got cut off by the cut-off moment. Most of this is just reconfirming / rebuttals on certain things. For example, our first story. One of our earlier shows, we mentioned that Marvel put up a banner that simply said "Dead," and a lot of people are speculating that February was going to be the death of Deadpool. Turns out, no, it's something far less interesting. It turns out to be just a vague Marvel teaser for a new story arc called Evildead Pool.
Get it? Ha ha!
Oh, when I heard that, I died a little inside. I love those movies. So I'm like, oh. Yes, it's and when people heard it was not, he wasn't gonna die, they're like, oh, okay, whatever, we're out. So, and in the article we're using here from the Deadpool Bugle, this is the only one I could find. No one cared about it to put it as its own separate thing because it was just announced at a panel. There was at least I haven't found its own separate article, because I have this idea that if it's not at least worth spotlight, because I hate using panel articles because then you got to look through it and then other people have to look through it. It's annoying and tedious for everyone. This is the only one I could find, and technically I can't even use this link on my computer. It keeps crashing the site. I have someone cut and paste the description for me. What the story arc is? Let's see the story. It's a new arc. Deadpool has to face someone called the Foolkiller.
The Foolkiller?
The Foolkiller.
Wow, I haven't seen that guy in a while.
Yes. And
are you familiar with the Foolkiller?
No.
What do you think he does?
He haggles comedians.
Um, Close. Come on. What's his name say?
He kills jokey characters.
A claw. Come. Little close.
I give up. Nope.
He kills fools.
Yes,
he kills
yes. I'm sorry. I like playing dumb.
Well, then he'd kill you.
With a rubber chicken.
He's a guy who kills stupid people with a laser gun.
Does that mean Frogman's gone because of this guy?
If he catches Frogman being stupid, yeah, he'll do it.
Oh, too bad for Frogman. He's never, even when he's doing something good, he's never dignified because he's Frogman.
Foolkiller's a rather judgmental guy.
Yeah. And this story will give birth to Evildead Pool, a new character made of his discarded body parts put together to be a killer with no consciousness. Oh boy.
That actually sounds interesting. Actually, that part.
That does, but then again, I'm always a sucker. I'm always a sucker for the evil version of a hero fighting someone.
Yeah.
Hero. It's good for a while though. Like I'll even admit, after a while, it becomes a cheap gimmick if it's not done coolly or fun at all.
I do find it hilarious that they're, putting that name together like that.
Evil Dead.
Yeah. Evildead Pool. Ha 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 ha.
If they at least come out with a variant cover where he has a chainsaw and a boomstick, Marvel won a point.
Yes.
Just
that's coming.
Maybe, probably.
They should do a sequel called Dawn of the Deadpool.
Yeah, they might as well. I mean, they're already taking classic horror movie titles. I want to see them try and do a lampoon on Leprechaun. See how that works. That's one of my favorite movies. Our next.
Quit lying.
Okay, fine. You're right.
Lying to these people. They're gonna think, "Wow, I should see Leprechaun." Duke thinks.
No. I'm not saying you should see it because it's good. I'm saying you should see it because it's hilarious.
Don't be fooled, America.
Okay, fine. If you see any Leprechaun movie, see Leprechaun 4 in space. For the title alone. He's in space.
I actually saw that movie at a bad movie night, and wow, it was really actually painful to watch.
He cuts an astronaut's leg off with a lightsaber.
It is so cheap and unfunny and awful.
That's why I kind of enjoy it. I'm like, oh, this got made. Not to mention Warwick Davis, who plays the Leprechaun. He loves doing those movies. He wants to do another one.
Because it's work.
Yeah, but he honestly says he has fun making them.
I'm sure if you gave him a good quality script, he'd choose that over Leprechaun 18 or whatever.
Leprechaun 3, Back in the Hood yet again.
Yeah, wait, yeah. By the way, that's series within a series is confusing.
I know. My brother loves those. Our next story, and confirming suspicious conspiracy theories that Bleeding Cool came up with, there is in fact a new Defenders book coming out, and not to mention that other teaser that had the Hulk. That is for our other story, which I mentioned on one of these shows, but since I heard the phrase, I heard it at the bar, I discredited it until I heard an actual link or something. The Incredible Hulk's getting another #1. Woo.
Yeah, thank God.
And Jason Aaron's running it with Marc Silvestri. Good luck on him staying on art for more than an issue.
Yeah, we'll enjoy all 2 issues of Marc Silvestri.
Are you kidding? Every time they no. I remember, what did he do last time? He did a one-shot for Dark Avengers, like the X-Men Dark Avengers crossover. And
yeah.
Everything, they were pimping out the fact that he was drawing it. Like, oh man, Marc Silvestri. He drew like half. He only drew like half the issue of a one-shot.
Yeah.
People were freaking out. Oh my god, he's coming. No, he's not.
Maybe he should have done every other page so he could have gotten to the end.
I think they might have done that. I think some fill-in artist came in to fill in a few pages. I don't know if he drew the last page. I don't remember. That was over a year ago.
Wow.
But yeah, so I like Jason Aaron on Wolverine. I hear mixed things about a few other things he's done. Ghost Rider, I either hear people they liked his Ghost Rider run, or they want him dead for his Ghost Rider run.
You can never make people happy, can you? You can't please everyone.
Yeah, I know, and I like him on a Wolverine, so I might give that a chance. And there's no if you buy this from Marc Silvestri, you're only giving him one chance, probably, or possibly two if he's not busy drawing more covers for Top Cow or something, or running Top Cow. I'm like, he has a legitimate reason for being the.
So we're talking about this Defenders book.
Yeah, that too. They're both together, so that's why.
Yeah, Matt Fraction, Terry Dodson, although, yuck, Namor's in the book.
Did you hear that joke I made yesterday about how he should have been the character to be reborn since he's dead to everyone already?
Yeah, I can't stand that character.
Yeah, you can't win with. However, there's always one character you can't stand in a team book.
Yeah,
it kind of varies it up for you.
And Betty Ross is in this team, right?
Yeah.
Or Betty Banner, I guess.
Shulk.
It's like, wow, this is the first time I've seen her in a superhero team.
Yes. So is Namor stopping you from reading this, or you still want to give it a chance in December?
I'll probably pick it up. I mean, if there's anybody who can get me to read a book with Namor in it, it might be Matt Fraction.
Yeah,
I don't know. Maybe he'll like make fun of the fact. Maybe he'll make fun of the things I hate about the character. So I don't know. I might enjoy it.
Yeah.
I'll check it out since I'll be reading, less DC.
Yeah. And okay.
I'm just kidding. I love it.
Really? If you say I'm lying about liking Leprechaun, are you sure you're not lying about the DC thing?
I would never lie to anyone.
I believe you. Okay. Our next story is confirming something that we talked about already, so we can kind of skip it. The Iron Maiden cover where she has what either looks like a dislocated leg or padding on her hips. I
think it's one of those weird ass pants that has the padding that they used to wear. Pilots used to wear.
But it still looks, if that's the case, it looks like she stuffed a ham or something in there. It's like bulging.
Yeah.
It looks like her leg separated, but we're not talking about that.
Yeah,
we know about as much as we did the last time.
Yeah, those legs look thick.
Yeah, and this is a freaking awesome rock cover. Valkyrie's there and everything. This could work.
That's true. It's got Valkyrie and
Crossbones is there.
Yeah.
And along with that, there's hey, Manos, did you ever get sick of every book saying Dark Reign or Heroic Age on top of it? Did you ever get sick of that?
Actually, not so much the Dark Age thing, I'll be honest with you.
Heroic Age.
The Heroic Age thing was a little tiresome, though.
Well, they're doing it again with Battle Scars.
Battle Scars?
Oh, Battle Scars. It's a new branding thing that's going to be on all of the books.
Wait. That was a line of Hot Wheels cars I had it.
I know. I'm like, this sounds like a bad sci-fi movie, Battle Scars, starring Adrian Paul.
Hey, kids, Battle Scars.
It sounds like a G.I. Joe or a guy from Cobra. We need... yeah. So that's happening. And also, they're doing a series of one-shots called... Shattered Heroes, focusing on different characters after Fear itself, where we're given vague covers. We're given Steve holding Bucky and Thor stuck in Alaska.
Yep.
So yes.
Poor Thor trying to take a dump in the snow and.
Actually, that he's like, oh, I can't believe I'm doing this on the Son of Odin. Damn it!
I gotta go.
I really gotta go. And our next article is Captain America topped the box office in the U.S. this week. It made $65.8 million, really close to Thor's opening weekend.
Awesome, America!
Fuck yeah! Me and my brother sang that song on our way to the theater and on our way home.
That has become his unofficial theme song.
Yes, There's like I think it's becoming like, it's kind of like the song Iron Man, like they use for crappy AMVs now. They just do America Fuck Yeah for Captain America.
Yep.
Yeah, that's it. He's got his own song that crappy AMV makers will use. I saw the movie. I will do a review sometime. I want to get back to someone, see if they'll help me on it. But yeah, it's cool to know that it made more money than Green Lantern.
I am planning to see the movie perhaps tomorrow, and I will be giving a review post haste.
Post haste?
Yes, very quickly. Actually, I'm behind on my movie reviews. I've seen Super 8, and I've seen Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2, and I have yet to review them. So I need to get going here. This will be 3 films I'm seeing.
Make it snappy, man. Make it snappy.
Okay. Well, hey, maybe I'll do it right here. Mini reviews.
If you want.
I like Super 8. I like Harry Potter, and I haven't seen Captain America yet. The end.
You've all been given your knowledge. And the last thing is, I've been talking about these since they've come out, so I might as well mention the last one that came out. The Hulk poster for the Avengers movie came out. It looks good, just like all the other ones, but I like the banner you get after you put them all together.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I know. It's like the X-Men 1 cover that we were talking about a few days ago.
Yeah, and I kind of noticed that there was like, at least in the Hawkeye one, I noticed like, is that part of something? Do these go together in a way? And it turns out they did.
Of course, this is typical, comic book stuff.
Yeah. I like it. And I'm wondering if Marvel's going to put that banner out. I would buy that. As long as it's not like $100. If it's like $30, I'll talk. But
I don't know. Yeah, I'm assuming they will.
Yeah. Again, they're just cool posters. I've been mentioning for the last 2 shows, so might as well mention it here. This is a pretty short show as is. This is, holy shit, we're about 16 minutes.
Well, then why'd you cut my movie review so short?
I don't know.
You're like, come on, no, we got to make it snappy, a little movie review guy. Like, we just
okay, fine, review them. We got time.
All right. Well, listen. Let me ask you something about the Hulk one.
Okay.
Does he look like a little bit like the Boris Karloff Frankenstein's monster to you?
One moment. Let me just get reference. I can't completely. I just want to make sure to see the comparison. I'm kind of thinking I see your point, but I can't remember directly.
Yeah. Maybe it might be a little stretch, but I don't know. This angle and this expression they put on him. He almost looks like he should be saying, fire!
Keep Robert De Niro away from me. No.
Bad.
Bad. I never even saw that movie. I have no reason to be mean to that.
You haven't seen the original Frankenstein?
No, I haven't seen the Robert De Niro one.
Oh, yeah. Well, I haven't seen it either.
I've seen parts of the original. I can remember parts of the original at least.
Here's my review of the Robert De Niro Frankenstein. Bad.
I'm shocked you didn't try to do a Robert De Niro impression. I'm the Frankenstein monster. You talking to me?
Somebody should have like a Frankenstein monster movie reviewer. Wouldn't that be great?
Maybe there is. If there is one, we should find him.
Yeah. When he'd like a movie, go, and, when he'd, see Batman and Robin, he'd go, that nipple's bad.
Indeed, bat nipple's bad. So do you want to do the mini review thing? Because we have time if you really want to do it.
Let's see, I don't know. Have you seen Harry Potter and Super 8?
No, I'm really behind on the Harry Potter movies.
Well, they're both. Darn, I was hoping maybe we could bounce off each other on.
I'm sorry, I'm useless.
That's okay. No, I haven't seen Captain America, so I'm useless.
Yeah, we can't help each other at all here.
Yeah, we can't help each other at all.
Maybe we could joke about Red Brown for another hour.
That's true, but I'd rather not.
Okay, there's only so much Red Brown you can take after a whole weekend.
Yeah, well. I guess that's it, folks.
That is it. And time to do our normal stuff. Links to all the available stories below. Twitter links also available where you can, again, hear stuff about maybe this show and about our lives and anything we might do. And they're also funny at times.
Yes, we're hilarious.
Yes, we are very hilarious in our serious tones.
We're funnier than Germans. That should be our next T-shirt.
We're funnier than German. I'm part German, so I don't know if that works.
Oh, damn. It ruins the joke.
Plus, I do think that we have at least one fan in Germany. I've checked the YouTube statistics. I think we have.
Did you hear there was some kind of poll or something, like people talking about the least funniest country or least funniest people?
Germany came up.
Germany came up number one.
Yeah. We're funnier than Germany. I might consider that. I don't know. I really should get on that idea about T-shirts.
Or you could call yourself if you're part German, you could call yourself Duke, the world's funniest German.
People might agree with that now. They think I'm hilarious. And also, Red Knight.
Oh, yeah, Red Knight.
You can talk about it. It's your thing.
Yeah. Let me just plug Red Knight here. Red Knight will be at the Chuckle Bone Friday. Oh, wait, I'm not a stand-up.
He's opening for Duke, the funniest German.
Anyway, seriously, my comic book, Red Knight, of course, came out this week, and it's available online. We'll post how to get it. Yeah, you can get it on PayPal. Just look up my email, brother-justin at hotmail.com, and I'll send one out to you. It's $3. It's $3. It's $3. It's $3 plus $2 shipping in the U.S. And I actually looked it up, and I discovered that it's actually $4 shipping international.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. My first instinct was $3, and then I actually mailed it to somebody a few days ago, and I realized it was actually more. So I'm going to have to change the price on international. But not for the people. Not for the. I had somebody do an order with me actually yesterday, actually. And I'm just going to keep it regular price because, whatever. But that's it. Da-da-da-da!
That is it. And thank you for following these 4 days of comic news for San Diego. They were fun, as always, just like the show is as always. I'd like to thank King and Captain Logan for helping us earlier in the week. You made us sound funnier, I guess. That's a good recommendation to go to those two. They're okay. And also, and this is just a thin possibility, we may not be doing another show next week because, well, there's a really low chance that they'll announce news after the biggest time for comic companies to announce stuff.
Yeah.
So we may or may not be here. I'm strongly in the we won't be here. If they announce something, it'll be like 2 stories. So,
if there is some news, we'll be there. But
if there's plenty to do a show, roughly this much. We've gotten about 22 minutes actually, and that's mostly just us bullshitting.
Yep.
Out of this show alone. So until next time, I'm Duke,
and I'm the real Manos.
Goodbye.